So welcome back, guys. This is the second week of October, November. So let's just go through what I'm looking at. And firstly, I'll just start with Euro. Mm, let's see. Okay. Okay, so we can start with Bitcoin. If you remember, even last week I told you I'll be now trying to pay attention to this pair. Uh And as you can clearly see, market is on its way to retest this zone. Let me just start off by taking you back. So last week, you remember, I was telling you I was waiting for sales when once market comes back to this zone and retest, but we didn't get the sales. Yeah. And what do I need? I need that push to that same position one more time. Then I'll take my sales. As simple as that. Then let's start with CAD JPY. Right now I've been looking for buys, although we didn't execute this trade here for that other week. If you remember, market didn't get retest this zone. But what I've seen, what I like on this pair so far is the way the daily had to engulf this previous. It gave me. It's either we can call this an engulfing because it was a slight engulfing or tweezer bottoms. So what I expect is the daily to have this a weak pullback here, then to have a closure up. If the daily can just have a closure above these candles, these two candles, which is right there, then all I have to do is wait for the daily pullback candle on Tuesday to then catch the buys there at this point here. Yeah, because I'm sure on the 4 hour time frame, it might give me a nice head and shoulder pattern. So you can clearly see we have the right, we have the head, and it would even be better if the market can just give me a slight, the same pullback I'm talking about can be the right shoulder I need for the market to buy up, then retest. Then we can call it a nice trade after that. So this is all I need on this market. As you can see, yeah, just the forward to go bullish, which it already did there, and now I need the retest at this point here. Then we can catch the buy. But this is the least trade I'm interested in on all these because of just the way it looks. Then let's go to what USD CHF. USD CHF. Last week I was waiting to sell buy at this point, but it looks like market didn't retest to that position and ended up just making the daily from being bearish to now bullish, which was here. But the initial trade was me trying to buy here the previous week, which is fine still. And so now we have two OG levels. We have this one and we have the other one. So what I expect this market to do is give me a weak pullback up to this point. Then it could give me a rejection. Then I might catch my buy. And let me just show you what I need. On the forward time frame, the market is very much bearish. And I can't really buy at this point here. Once it breaks above and retest this, no. Yeah, because I'm not buying at the OG level. So what I need now, already we have this potential left shoulder. So what I need is just the market to make a new lower low and then come back to make another slight right head and shoulder, or even not, even if it doesn't give me the right shoulder, just a a break and retest, then I might enter my sales. Yeah, so that's what I need from this market. I just need that. Then I can simply take my sale. And in the same way of trying to make a new lower low, it might even now touch back to this position I was looking for buys last week. Then come back here and maybe do something like this, then we'll catch the buys. If it fails to do this here, then ends up doing the same thing I'm looking at this point here, fine, I'll still take the buys. All I want is to take buys at this, either at this position or at that position there. Yeah, then I have Euro CHF. What do I need? I just need a slide. You can see I already have I already have the left, and I have the head, and I just need that slight head, right shoulder, then break and retest to then sell. Because if I put on the daily time frame, this is self-explanatory as well. You can see that the daily has been very much bearish and it came back to retest to this point. We have the head, we have the right, we have the head, we have the right, we have the left, and we have the head and shoulders pattern break, and the daily is giving me has given me two nice pin bar rejection at this point. You can see. So what I just need now is that break retest, then we'll catch the sales. Yeah. And then I have GBP card. If you remember very well, I've been looking for buy for sales in this pair since last week because of this this head and shoulder and this market being bearish overall. And right now it's on its way to retest. So even though the daily is now bullish, this might be a B trade, but still I might take this because of just the way it looks clean. And if you put on the 4 hour time frame, so what I expect is this just the same thing I'm telling you guys. The market keep on making to just keep on making new higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs, higher lows. And when once it reaches there, then wait for the shift, then the retest, then I'll catch the sales. Then I have AUD USD. The same thing that I'm looking at right now is the 4 hour is already bearish, and if I put on the 2 hour time frame, you clearly see the shift of market here. It went bullish, then again turned bearish, and retested and gave me this engulfing candlestick pattern there. And this is an initial trade, but my stop loss has to be all the way above here. You see, so I can even clearly enter this right now once the market opens because it has given me what I want and catch a 1 to 2. But I just want to reduce this risk noise. And what I plan on doing is now just wait for the market to just break below here and retest. Then I'll catch my sales here. If it can just break and retest here, interestingly, we'll even have a nice. I remember I've got a sale before, with this same scenario. So I just wanted to break and retest this. Then I'll clearly sell because this is where the market even turned from being bullish to bearish. So this is still where I'm waiting for the break. You see, it had the break, but I still need that another break and the retest. Then I'll sell and I'll reduce my, you see, so this will help me even reduce my stop loss. Yeah, and I'll catch a nice 1 to 4 rather than just enter it now and be on a 1 to 2. But and I'll even prevent myself from catching unnecessary losses because the market is just going to open and we need at least to be just a bit more patient with it. Yeah. And lastly, I have NZD card, which I caught last week. I'm just continuing with the sales. If you can see, we have once you see this, you can unsee it. I'm telling you guys, we have the left, we have the right, and we didn't have the right shoulder there, and it just went down. But that's okay. That's okay. Still, I just need that slight. I just need the market to now make a new higher high and retest this point here. Then give me in the 1 hour time frame something like this again, simple. Then I'll catch my sales. It always happens. I'm telling you, it will always happen before you can see the major push. So that's the only thing I now look for, and it helps me. It has helped me keep a nice winning rate. And if I can tell you that the only loss I caught was AUD USD, which was one last month. You wouldn't believe, by just waiting for the same thing. This small extra confirmation is saving me from catching unnecessary losses. Yeah, so I just want this market to track back at this point here. Once it retests this point here, then I'll look forward. I'll always wait the market to show me, then I'll catch my sales again. So this is what I'm now looking at. I need the retest here on this on the daily time frame is still bearish. So I can still either sell it from here if it respects, or even I can even be happy to even sell it once it touches this zone here, because then I know my risk to reward ratio will now even increase from being just up to here for even down here, because I expect this market to reach all the way down there. And if I catch this from there, then it will still be another nice 1 to 4 for me without moving a flinch. You can see this was a nice 1 to 5, but we can catch another if we can just wait patiently for market to give us its thing again, or maybe even trace back here. You see? Yeah. And you can clearly see by the time it might touch here, this EMA, this blue line here, might even probably be at this point here, and it will have that nice rejection, which I need for the extra confirmation as well in catching the sales. Then we'll simply execute. So we might sell from here or there, regarding on where it will respect the most. AUD USD, the same thing, just need that small extra confirmation. You see, then I can catch my sales. Yeah, and let me put this on the 1 hour time frame, because I feel like, yeah, I don't even need to draw those extra lines. Yeah, I think I don't even need those extra lines. All I need to do is do something like this. Yeah, I think this even match. I think it even suits. Yeah, this is still a very reasonable. Yeah, now the trade looks clean this way. Okay, let me do this. I want it to look a bit cleaner. I don't like having too many lines. Okay, this, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is very much fine. So this is what we'll look for. If we don't get that, then we'll simply want, if, and you can, yeah, I think this is how it should even be. Because now what do we have? We have exactly what I look for. We have the right, we have the head, we have the left, we have the right, we have the potential, right? And all I need is the break and retest then the sell. If I put this on the daily time frame, this is still the OG level I look for. You can see how many touches it's having. Yeah, so this is a very nice setup actually. And we have the, yeah, this is how it should be. So this is what I'll be waiting for. This is what I'll be waiting for. Then we'll execute the sales. So I'll update you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday if we catch any sale. But so far I'm looking for sales in NZD card. I'm looking for sales in AUD I'm looking for sales in GBP card, and I'm looking for sales. I think I'm looking for sales in all these pairs except for USD CHF, and the reason why I expect this, I think this market might sell more, is because I'll be selling Euro CHF soon. So maybe this retest to reach here is what this pair needs to even retest also to that point. I need it to go as well here. You see, so then lastly, uh this is the other pair I'm looking for buys as well, which is CAD JPY. Yeah. Then we'll take it from there, I guess. So this is all for this video, and